What's going on YouTube? Your boy is back with another video tutorial of a challenge in intermediate algorithm scripting. So today's challenge is called the Pigletting. Right, so this one's about translate the provided string to Pigletting. Pigletting takes the first consonant, consonant, no, consonant. Yeah, consonant, yeah, perfect. Or consonant cluster of an English word, moves it to the end of the word and suffixes an a. If a word begins with a vowel, you just add way to the end. Input the input strings are guaranteed to be English words in all lowercase. Remember to use read, search and ask if you get stuck. Try to pair program, write your own code. Right, so you and me, yes, you who are watching this video and me will be pair programming this video challenge. I mean the coding challenge, alright? Without further ado, let's get started into the exciting part. Yes, you guessed it, it's coding. So, what we can do first of all, to begin with, we can do the easy part, which is if a vowel begins with a vowel, sorry, if a word begins with a vowel, you just add way to the end of it. Alright, that's the easy part. So, in this, for to approach this, I'm gonna be using the match function of JavaScript, which essentially matches a given string against a regular expression. Alright, so I'm gonna do a check first. So if my string, and then I'm gonna call that match function on the string, and then inside it I'm gonna give in the regular expression. So how do we give the regular expression? Yes, you guessed it right, and double forward slashes. Alright, so what do we need to do here? If a word begins, so using the regular expression, we denote the start of a string with this symbol. Alright, I don't even know what's that called, but yeah. Anyway, so that one, and then we want to check if the word, if the first character of that word is any of these little letters, which is a vowel. So A, E, I, O, U. Perfect. So essentially what I'm doing is that I'm checking the first character of the string and matching it against this um, these letters provided in the regular expressions, which are vowels. And then if it does, then I want to simply return um, the string itself and append or concatenate um, the word way. Alright, simple as that. Really, really simple. The first word, the first part is. Alright, so that one. Oops, I forgot to close the bracket here and open curly braces. And here we go. Perfect. So yes, so that part, and so this part is done now. So if a word begins with a vowel, you just add where to the end of it. Alright, that's this part. Perfect. So now let's go to the tricky part, which is yeah, it takes the first consonant, which is basically all the letters except the vowels. So all the characters except these in the English alphabet. Okay, so it says first consonant of an English word, moves it to the end of the word, and suffixes and a y. So let's do this approach as, first of all, so this is a bit tricky. Why? Because it's got a bit of a hidden part of it. It doesn't say that just the first ever consonant, which in this test case, for example, in here, see the return result is over glaze. So the hidden part of the test case is that take I mean, we need to consider all the consonants in the word that come before the first vowel. So this is the vowel, so we need to consider these two consonants, not not just the first one as it says in this challenge, as in uh, takes the first consonant. No, we can't do that because that's a hidden part. It means take the all the consonants before the first vowel. All right. In terms of if a word starts with a consonant. All right. Cool. So how are we gonna do this? All right. So again, I'm gonna use the function match. So first of all, let's take out all the consonants in a word. I mean, all the consonants before the first vowel in a word. How we gonna do this? So create a new variable, and then I'm gonna name it consonant cluster. All right, and then I'm gonna call the match method on the original string. So string dot match. All right, now I'm gonna apply the regis ex expression based on what I want I want to take out this consonant. All right. So you know, like I was talking about that, we need to take. I mean, if the word starts with a consonant, we need to take all the consonants out before the first vowel. So in this case, I'm gonna, yes, obviously look at the beginning of the string, which is with this operator, and then I'm gonna give it the values. All right, so I want the first character, which is not in A, E, I, O, U, so not these values, and plus sign. Okay, and then I'm gonna take out the first character of it. So basically what I'm, I'm doing that, if there is a match, alright, then I want to return the array with a matched string as the first element. Alright, and how do we specify the first element, which is 0? Alright, cool. Now what will this give us? Let's have a look. This should give us these two characters, G and L. Alright, let's console.log and then glove now consonant cluster, and I'm gonna change the test case here. Yeah, perfect. That is exactly what we need. So if it's say in a test case, if it's P, we will get GLP. Alright, cool. So based on this is done, now that we know that we're getting the first um all, all the consonants before the first vowel in the word. Now what we need to do is mm, uh, duh, 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 create the new string. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is do for new word, and then how are we gonna do this part? So the first part will contain all of the characters in the original string, starting from the first vowel. Okay, so this should will be done by creating a substring of the original string, substring. Okay, and then I want to give it the length of the consonant clusters. All right, so consonant cluster. Okay, so here what I've done is taken all the vowels and stored them in this word. All right, which is, sorry, my bad, which is uh, we need dot length. All right, so perfect. So now that's done. Now we need to simply append the consonant cluster which we extracted here. Okay, so append that one, consonant cluster, consonant cluster. Right, so now I shouldn't have removed that one, it doesn't make sense, just double the work for me. Okay, so C is said here that move it to the all the consonants, move it to the end of the word, which it is here. So first it was at the start, now it's gone at the end. Alright, and now what we need to do is suffix it with a y. right, which is concatenate it and then apply a string AY. Perfect. That's done for you. All right. So this is how it was supposed to be done, and I will just all right. I'll explain share this code again. So first of all, here I've done the easy scenario of the challenge. So it's said that if a word begin if a word begins with a vowel, you just add word to the end. So I used a match method and check the beginning of the string, as in the first character, and then checked it against this uh, expression, as in A E I O U. If it matches it, then I'm simply appending way to my original string. And then the hard part was to take the first consonant or the consonant cluster of an English word, move it to the end of the word and suffix it an a. Alright, so here I extracted the consonant cluster by applying a match method on the string based on the first character is not the vowels, okay, and yeah, plot, yeah, not the vowels, alright, and then I needed the first element. So I started the index with 0. Alright, so this gave me all the consonants that were before the first vowel, if that makes sense. Right, so and then I had to append the a y to the end of the word. I mean, I've had to append cons the consonant at the end of the word, and then also append AI. So which I did here by creating a new I mean doing a substring on the original string, and then started it with all the characters that weren't I mean that were left out after the consonant clusters, alright, and then I appended the consonant cluster, which was GL, at the end of the vowels, and after that, I mean at the end of the first vowel that led the word. In this case, it was OVE. So I added the consonant cluster that I extracted from here at the end. Okay, of after the OVE, and then also I appended AI to the consonant cluster, which ended up resulting in this word. Alright, so this will pass the test. Okay, but this is I'm gonna still clean up the code, so I'll just pass the code, pass the test first. Yeah, you're heating up. Oh yeah, baby. Alright, and now what I'm gonna do is clean a bit of the code. So hey, instead of declaring a new variable, just return that string itself. That's it, your code has been cleaned. It's looking shiny and sexy. Alright, I really hope you guys understood this challenge. If you haven't, you can leave me a comment below, and I'll explain you in a separate video. All right. Until then, have fun coding, guys, and remember, practice, practice, practice.